Hi guys, welcome again to the Lyna show. My name is obviously Paulina. Today we're talking about intentions and defining your relationship with others. Not necessarily with people you plan on having a physical relationship with, but also with like friends, family members, etc. So I guess we'll start off with actual like physical relationships. I feel like in our generation, a lot of men are having relations with females and not telling them exactly what they want. So they're having these conversations and saying, hey, like, you know, I'm feeling you, da da da, but they just want sex. While the girl's thinking that, hey, like, maybe it's gonna be my boyfriend, like, I'm very interested in her. And she's going to her friends saying that, hey, like, you know, we're together, you know, that's my boo. And he's just like, to his friends, nah, that's just some girl I know. So I feel like we need to define what our intentions are, because if you know exactly what it is, then there should be no problem. So if you guys are going in and each person knows that, hey, we're just gonna have sex, then you guys shouldn't have a problem. Or if each person knows that, hey, we're just, is it recording? Okay, and if each person knows that, hey, like, you know, we want to get to know each other first, and then after we'll figure out things if you want to become boyfriend or girlfriend, if you want to just become friends, etc. Guys and girls can be friends, so if you guys do decide that, hey, you want to be friends, then move towards that and separate it from having sex. So you can't have sex and then be friends. It will not work. Zero. Like, there's no chance of it working. Then there's friends. I don't really have like a lot of like friends. There's acquaintances, there's friends, but I feel like people should know their place in your friendship, so they should know that, hey, you're the kind of friend that I hang around with on the lows, but like I won't really bring you in public. And yeah, there's friends like that. Or friends that, hey, like we're best friends and like that's what it is. Or like you're my school friend and I don't want to hang out with you with friends that I hang out with on the weekend. Like, so I feel like that's just things that people should just understand, that if we're this kind of friend, we're this kind of friend. There's no combining and joining. Things get complicated. People don't like each other. It's a slippery slope. Another thing with friendships, I feel like people don't really tell people how much their intentions are with them. So it's like, okay, yeah, we're friends, but I want you to understand that I respect you in this scenario, and I don't want you to get confused with anything else, if that makes sense. Like, I don't want you to think that, hey, you can come over my house whenever you feel like it because we're friends. No, we're not that kind of friends. We're school friends. Again, so back to relationships, because it's more in depth. If you meet someone, you need to tell them exactly what you want from the beginning. After you say, hi, how are you doing? What's your major? Do you go to school? You tell them, hey, this is what I want. This is what I'm looking for. Can you give it to me? If you don't do that, then it just starts getting completely confusing, because no one knows what's going on. You guys are sleeping together, which makes it even worse now, because sleeping together just adds to the whole we're in a relationship. And guys know that, hey, I'm just gonna slam her and she's gonna go home, and the girl's thinking that, no, like maybe he wants to get to know me, and that's not the case. So signs that you guys are probably not going anywhere is if you guys are answering like one word or 2 word answers. You guys are not going anywhere. If anything starts with, are you coming through, are you coming over, it's not going anywhere. If you don't sleep over, it's definitely not going anywhere. What else? If he doesn't hit you up and say like, how are you doing, or like, how was your day, or something like that, it's definitely not going anywhere. One more. If he doesn't know your last name, it's definitely not going anywhere. Those are the signs that he's really not interested in you. He just wants to have sex with you. And I feel like you should know that you're way more worth that. And vice versa. It does happen between girls doing it to guys, obviously, because we're in the 21st century. But that's my 5 minutes is up, surprisingly. Hit me up on Twitter, Instagram at Lyna Martin. Follow me on Facebook at Paulina Martin. And see you guys next week.